Fortnitemares 2024 is here, and from collaborations nobody's talking about to map changes and even a new way to reboot teammates and not one but two live events coming soon, here's everything you need to know. In the key art, you can spot us already getting 7 skins, and this isn't even all of them. There's 5 iconic collabs revealed here, the first of these being Billy the Puppet getting his own skin and a tricycle item. It'll be a deployable bike with 100 HP which will follow your target and explode, asking them, "Do you want to play a game?" Billy's already going to be teased in the attic at Castle Doom, but nobody expected us to see the return of Nightmare Before Christmas. That's right, because last year we saw the unexpected arrival of Jack Skellington in game, one of the most unique skins, and players were eager to see more characters from the franchise come to Fortnite. In the new update, Epic's delivered because leaks now indicate we're also getting the Pumpkin King's wife, Sally. Everyone's most excited for the Thriller emote. It's arguably the most iconic dance that there is for the Halloween season, and in the background of the official key art, you can make out not one but 2 different skins posed similar to the characters throughout the official music video. Jam tracks now are an integral part of Fortnite, so it's almost confirmed and you'll be able to do the Thriller in just a few weeks time. Not as exciting as the second collab, which is a reveal of another unexpected collab spotted in the Fortnitemares key art, which you might have already spotted. You guessed it, yet another iconic horror film character is joining Fortnite this year, and it's a Leatherface. This is to celebrate 50 years of the character, and he's going to be getting a chainsaw pickaxe that looks just insane. But out of all the Halloween collabs Epic could have chosen, one has left fans wondering as to why they picked him, and you already know who I'm talking about. Even though he has tons of reskins, Marshmallow's yet again getting a new skin, this time to fit the spooky festivities. The collabs don't stop there, because just like the remixes from Chapter 1 OG, it looks like we're already seeing Chapter 2 remixes arrive. The Pumpkin Knight in the key art is proof of this, which is a cross between the Chapter 2 Punk skin as well as the Ultimate Knight from Chapter 1 Season X, and let me just say, this is easily one of the best skins this Fortnitemares. Coming from Chapter 2 Season 5, you could also expect a new remix of the Lexa skin, except this one is going to be Harbinger Lexa. She's complete with a witch outfit this time around, and is the first official remix of the skin that we've ever seen, so we could even expect a reskin of her brother Orin to get a similar skin, since both of them usually come together. Next up though, there's a Chapter 2 reskin of 2 very popular outfits. Meowstooth and Guff, except it's not the Meowstooth skin from Chapter 2 Season 2, but rather Phantom Meowstooth, which most of you will remember we got last year. This is Phantom Guff, who's a cross between Phantom Meowstooth and everyone's favorite Guff. There's a combination of other Fortnitemares remixes too, ranging from a new Monk skin to Dark Ruby, as well as the Nightmare bundle. There's a handful of other skins coming in this update, and Fortnite has also received its next arrival to the Icon series with this one. Teased at an event the other day was Fortnite x Shaquille O'Neal, which got noticed a day after it was announced. Turns out that Shaq will be getting not one but 2 different skins, 2 pickaxes, a wrap, and also 2 emotes, so that is something to look forward to. Another thing Marvel fans are looking forward to is the Anti-Venom skin making its way to Fortnite with the upcoming Fortnitemares update. It was initially leaked a while ago, and it was even added as a skin within Fall Guys. And if we're gonna get more Fall Guys skins crossing over to Fortnite soon, this would be the perfect opportunity. And a symbiote skin we can also look forward to this Fortnitemares is a fresh take on Venom, but with a surprising twist, because data files were uncovered showing a car being added to Rocket Racing that features a combination of Spider-Man's logo and the Venom symbiote. While the symbiote suit is already available as an alternate style for Spider-Man, this might introduce a new skin, possibly with Spider-Man partially covered by Venom, which would be insane. And of course, we can't forget about the iconic characters we're set to receive in a few short weeks. It was previously announced Fortnite's teaming up with Disney's animated villains, where the first 3 skins are going to include the iconic Maleficent, Captain Hook, and Cruella de Vil. These are just the first to arrive this fall, with many more currently in the works, so this year's Halloween event will be the perfect time to introduce them. Something that's upset a lot of the player base, however, is the confirmation that one of the most awaited collab characters for this year got cancelled. A few weeks prior, there was a heavy rumor that the horror icon Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th franchise would be one of the main additions for this year's Halloween event. Well, recently it turns out the leaked rumor was fake all along. While the collab isn't happening right now, it's still very possible with more and more editions of horror film collabs that will eventually get him in game as well. But what we're definitely getting soon is some brand new Halloween POIs, and not just 1 but 3 of them, including a new biome. And the event happening soon that I'm sure you've all have heard about will include build up for this year's Fortnitemares event, and the rift beacons that are currently on the map to help defeat Dr. Doom will malfunction at some point, and the result will be them spawning in a brand new biome into 3 major POIs. The leaked key art's shown that Brawler's Battleground will be completely overhauled into a spooky location to fit all the new characters we've talked about earlier. You can see fog, vegetation, and lots of spooky pumpkins have taken over the area. The other 2 POIs affected by this are going to be Restored Reels and Grand Glacier, and this will be the first major location update since the season began, but hopefully Epic will add even more before we make our way to Chapter 2 in November. You might have noticed that in game right now, the rift beacons placed are not the ones we saw last season. These are now full-size Stark Industry rift beacons, the ones we saw during Chapter 2 Season 4, made by none other than Iron Man himself, who's also prepared the altar Panther with a countdown, preparing us for the upcoming event. This isn't going to be like any other mini events though. Instead, it's going to be much bigger this time around, as we now know that it'll include a boss fight with Dr. Doom himself, who's set to have voice lines. Not only that, but it looks like we'll have the upper hand in this battle, as Doom's Pandora armor is going to get severely damaged after the rift begins attacking him. We even know a possible map change that some of you are definitely going to love, because right now on the map, the central lake of the island has completely dried up, and this is no random change. Amidst the event, the Doom boss will unleash 3 different attacks, of which the second and last is going to hit the lake, causing what we can only assume to be a big crater. And Doom's castle will be affected as well. The forge standing right next to it is going to be destroyed by the looks of it, as leaked quests for the event indicate that we'll need to investigate some tower ruins. Since the forge is going to be destroyed and Fortnitemares is going to begin right after this, that brings us to the most important arrival of Fortnitemares 2024. And arriving in that upcoming event as well is going to be this season's mystery villain, who we already are familiar with. I'm talking about the ruler of Marvel's Hell Realm and Doom's antagonist in many different comics. Mephisto was first teased in the Dr. Doom forge, with multiple mentions of him in the files, with props used in that area as well. But it wasn't until he was spotted in a loading screen for the Ghost Rider skin that we realized that he's already on the island awaiting to make his big appearance, and Fortnitemares is just the perfect occasion. Mephisto has a leaked cosmetic bundle, but he's also going to be an NPC on the map for Fortnitemares, offering his services, and this is where it gets good. You're literally going to be able to make a deal with the devil, as the Mephisto NPC can offer you some abilities at the cost of your overall Fortnite health. You can give him 20 of your HP, and in exchange he'll grant you a random weapon, but if you offer 40 health, you'll be granted an augment. Yes, augments are going to be making a return as well, thanks to Mephisto, since we last saw them in chapter 4. But the last one is the craziest, because for 99 of your health, you'll be able to instantly revive your entire squad. So this is going to be a high risk, high reward situation. Alongside all that content, Epic will be unvaulting some fan favorite weapons from past seasons, and one of them will of course be the pumpkin launcher, so get ready to hear the infamous sound of this weapon in your matches. What wasn't as expected was the return of the wood stake shotgun, which is also revealed in the key art and will be returning in a few weeks. And you can also spot grind rails making their way back to the game, as they can be spotted in the background for the Fortnitemares key art. These are the vines from Wilds though, so this year's event may truly live up to the name and give lots of players nightmares about reliving that terrible season. But that's not all, because brooms also will be returning, because in the key art you can spot the Lexa skin riding one of these. It's typical we see this mythic return with classic Halloween candy and decorations around the map, but only time will tell. But something else that's going to be returning are chickens, but not the regular ones. You might remember last year Fortnite added these special undead chickens all around for Fortnitemares, so be careful, as these little guys have only one goal, and that is to attack and constantly jump scare you with their adjusted creepy voice. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. And like always, one thing we can expect to make a big return is the yearly arrival of Horde Rush. Just as per usual, you can expect a normal set of challenges to complete within the game mode for some awesome free rewards. But that's everything coming in the Fortnitemares update for 2024 so far, so like and subscribe for updates, and YouTube thinks you'll like this video.